life.
You call life. I be saying I mean him.
Ebusie ntwem gyina hɔ.
Yeah.
Ebusie ntwem too.
I am blocked there.
Me pacho emena ni papa wa ha me bubo bia.
Edi, who
30 seconds.
decided that they are going to leave the show for the two of us? I thought this is a very great plan.
Producer nanga say no baby obi no le say nti mo ya de ene so ma sa de nkofo inu we abeto ha enko asem ka
Who decided say, oh, this is a very good idea. I think Ekuya and we should hold this.
I'm in a lumba de a big bomb.
Me so go bom. O mo ni o mo
na musum. Edena musum. Don't know better than the free amatum. The free amatum.
You are boka say why? Everyone say se beji egun sisi a.
Bo so kasa fema itimi nya hwe. Ana say
Udi ti papa bi ku ate. Ube mu ase ya ji fi ensem. Na ni.
Manin jinkum. We are more to keep time with this
Oh.
Yes, could you also know Nabu?
Lauricia say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Lauricia. Sister Neil.
Hey, a chance watching. You watching him, you say.
Hello. Hey, Papa Bow.
Hey.
And I'm a time no, I just.
No, I just. Hey.
Yeah,
Cafe kojo movement say not sure me appo.
Hello, Lauricia, sister new.
Sister new watching.
Cameron, yes, switching is saying.
Osha adibina is a recycle.
Mumwamio.
Osha adibina is a recycle na tapo so tapo.
And recycle bien.
I don't
use tapua.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay. Look at that.
Ah, Nami.
Sa. But your sister Lauricia, watch a new postie.
Mine.
Papa, udem. Papa. Na, say
midem. Mini.
Yeah.
Coded. Very coded location.
Yes, we current location here.
The way our pictures see
coded
zip code.
Ebe. Who the go for assembly why? Assembly. Me assembly we came to be able to say una.
Maybe I'm very coded location.
Coded location and park.
Omo ton ka say achi o coded location.
Make just a mikun nyina.
Hey, yeah, sorry, Pacho. Just
to keep you alive, you know. Or they won't forget to be more. But more information media information men and
information men and
here. Information is the TNE, the Ubuni, yet Hana, Yankee Bishi, and I say, Papa, I could to fear my mammy. I say, that's social media, so. And she said, why did you pay me the next episode of my say?
And some more than some money,
When you're coming, was the money.
Hey, sister new.
Mum say my cross.
Neighbor, na. I said.
Mama the fans say ana munye.
Oh, yeah, man, fans. Why are they? Hey, so
Run up across.
Oh, okay.
Run up across.
Across. No one says run up across. Yeah, you say you have to go around. Yeah, I say one stand go around. Say, and a friend round of applause, you know. Yeah.
Oh, why are they?
The big Ancha, let's just say.
Ne kusi say ne krakra.
Ne krakra.
That's
ne mami so omunja say things no mo yen no mo boda no mo rent for 2 years no kra no. I say niema aheda nkoyi. Na so ye nya ye nim say Ghana wo konfon say ni ba ko wo ha o ma ye fu pa. Kwame boni video no no sin cheche say mi che.
Idea. Let's go and listen to the horse. From the horse's own mouth.
And so, you know, and man make a chemo the story so far as Shatawale and Mame Eda in some way concerned. No, because chemo said there is a part of Eba Penny Sammy Flex video now.
million echo nana.
And the bone do with this.
Any be a wa.
Yet in a echo.
Why they also here? The Obaba na why no? Why they also here? But baby will video ni mu. And Eba Penny Sammy Flex. Now they saw the scam as Shatawale Mame. Now Christine as Shatawale Mame to turn in some video ni ma. A honnet sema de so kakra say the number me the news so sikana na say a dine na the news so ana say dien and all complain. And fiti enra be see ne conversations am having any information and the sakano a changle can fast sorry die. We swa. It's now say me the Bermo or Gossip 24 so. A high number 1 24 celebrity channel. Mesro. So be your subscribe button so. Now I click about notification icon. So nothing follow here. Your Facebook, your Instagram, your someone Twitter at gossip24.com and gossip24 TV. Now feel free to submit your comment section no more. Now make come for Edumapa and at my website www.edumapa.com. So we have flyer, we have poster, we have banner, we have billboard. The we have beer no me show say it first me crossover. But my so be reach out to Edumapa 4. And so open so develop a website, open website about business. Contact Edumapa 4. No one say will come numbers and that screen so you go straight to Shatawale and then Mame and more. So you know, and not me to a boss as I share Eba Penny Sammy Flex video and I realized that Sammy Flex was very careful so far as the video near concerned from the caption to the recording of the video to the editing and everything. Sammy Flex was very careful because Eba Penny Sammy Flex caption on the video and they say Shatawale and his mom, important facts to know before criticizing. Sammy Flex advice. Now in the video, no, Sammy Flex a painting picture say a man Shatawale and then Mame a dying who issues a buy no. Shatawale a reach out to or no Sammy Flex no. It's also reach out to PA name Kophobia Kaka on. Emma just say Omo Koko share dying Emma Shatawale Mame. Sammy Flex was also very careful to state say already of fulfilling the part of the mission no na ebusia sem de on to me come bebrisa e mo sa so yi ni botomuska e de ma Shatawale ba me
because I was involved. I was not involved in going to look for the house and the land and all those things. Some people did, but after I was given the task to get the woman from her current location then to bring her to the house. And that I executed perfectly after I delivered my report to the boss that Shatta or Donnie, I'm done with the assignments and this is it. And I took my hands off it because that was where my powers that were given to me, that was where it reached. As to what is next, I'm sure at the appropriate time, when it becomes necessary, we talk about it. But at this stage, like I'm repeating, because it's a family thing, and I've not been given full powers to enter, I'll still stay outside and let it be the way it is. But to the best of my knowledge, when complaints came that Shatta's mom was not well and that she needed a place to live and all that, Sammy Flex was called to do a presentation to the woman, and I did beautifully. I remember even on the day when we were leaving and we knew that she was not well, I gave her some cool amount of money from my own pockets.
But you know the part time man for being say Shatawale to if ye e de mane no was because Sammy Flex, when the video number Shatta went through all the documents and everything, and all cast on won't get if you know for the mommy from Abokobi, a 3-bedroom house.
To go to those areas, it's not for the average people. Lands at those areas are not even a joke. Very expensive lands for that matter, because you are going to the mountains where it has been seen to be one of the luxurious areas to live. So Shatta agreed that, okay, let's get it, which was, I think, a 3-bedroom apartment that Shatta said, okay, let me get this house for my mom. Documentations and everything was done successfully. And me, Sammy Flex, seated here. I placed a call to Shatta's mom. And I told the mom that, Mommy, this is Sammy Flex. I work with your son, Junior, as she calls him. And Junior has gotten a house for you.
And I'm sure, say, Ghanaians and after Shatta Wale fans over excitement, you know, including myself, concluded, say, Shatta Wale atodain e dia mani mame. Which Shatta Wale mame say? And then you know Shatta Wale Antoine Famano. Now, mame found into the story. The story ni yina say. On the 8th of September 2024, and Shatta Wale mame catch me source na doubtful say on the nyamia semano na Shatta Wale our friend Junior no finally we nya a dying at the amano Shatta Wale mame voice enye.
God bless you. Junior has finally gotten me a house. Call me.
Enti ampa say Shatta Wale mame echo Bishop Sam Owusu asori dem. Just said previously, no, not Bishop Sam Owusu asked Shatta Wale mame come say obi ayi nenim ama just say ne mano enhwe no.
Sorry na men ka asem so. Tie, mame ka asem kire mame we, mu nyina mo hwe no. Obi aye nade, me se den.
Obi aye nade.
Ba me pese me ka se eye ni nua na asa eye sei. Because of public ayintino, that's Shatta Wale's mother. You have been coming to church. Why you know her? She comes to church all the time. Listen, Obiya Nati. Enya ne banu ne yeni pabonefo. Onu ane busuafo na adome no say. Ye ma ye do do. Nto me be se ne ma, me se ne nim. No me yi ne nim ama ne ma. Onu ankasa nipa ne ben no. Rollins said, Abu be wa Rosantoma. But in Pessameka, there be any panel because of public. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Bobia Nati. Beba, and yan the ban Shatta Wale Kwan Fino. Ye yin and Nimotri on one man now, including Kuala or
Jesus.
This woman have taken care of other people's children. And all of them are grown, and now nobody. If they will send her money, the biggest is 1,000 Ghana, 500, 200, 500, 200.
Papa, so I will 4. There's a 4 nina enfino. Ma 4 na okuta, but 4 nina just obi enu ofi do kra e wa brabom. Ti en commissioner wo send the nokore trodo papa.
Ayo no.
Who shot the shop Papa Jesus?
Ubabi a doctor and a lawyer now.
Actually, a doctor.
Why a doctor? Ubaba a medical doctor. Wow. Oma was saying, Oma was car.
And this was in August. But as at 15 September, Shatta Wale mame or Bishop Sam Owusu asori dem address or catch Bishop Sam Owusu say, finally, ne ba Shatta Wale amane dying a 3-bedroom house. It's no moody one dance here. Oh, sorry, dim ho.
17 years. Ban aye ni pakese out aye nyina nim no. The friend is saying Shatta Wale. Ne maame ni. Ono na wo na na se ono na tete no keke.
Ono na nyin se no.
Madam one na onyin se no. One for 17 years.
mame chira. Or moving into the house, there were a few things at the Nianjo. And these are based on conversations. I just say mutual friends and I face some sources. And it's a Tawali mame. I have it. What I said. I just want you to say currently crown. And I know on team if you know on team. Because contrary to the belief, I will say be if you know or my told your man no. Apparently no, if you know more renting for 2 years at the man. And if you know, also to the move for just 4 days because as at September 2024 no. Na ono Shatawale mame no akwa efie ho akwa akosesa ne nyoma edi efie ho. So this message was also in September. I had to say we hear from baby a message in share on the 13th na Shatawale mame ene me source ya down for bon komo. And Shatawale mame catch me source na down for no. I said, sorry, just from Abokobi for the rest of my staff. I'm home now, please. Thanks very much. That means na Shatawale mame at the time in the month of September no. Now I parking in Yoma 8th of September was sending voice note at that saying Junior I get a new place or Kakotila. You go with dance sorry. No okay, go with dance sorry. But how week na muna Nasta Wale mame asaya parking in Yoma and free honomo. That's we moving to a new place. I just say a hono and ye baby as Wale a pedimano. Name me hono some sort of a family house be our concern no many na dey free sa boko be honorable and about this new place.
Wanda attack.
Now, me dive deep into the conversation. Now, there's a same need. Now, say, Shatawale mame, etsi aboko bi hono. Me a short thoughts here say, ye brasa me flex kan when the video ni mu over to akwa so mechanized borehole fi hono. Or try if you know insuo and flow. And this all quite you want to pump insuo e the free borehole ni mu. After you so no, if you na otimo no. Or hono mo da kwa na agent e bae they say agent no e be ka che ni say na say if you emra na sa mamre wo so mo ye ofi hu no mo nyem wie because if you mo ka some rent for 2 years sika no ni na ambai inti adan na afri dey mo movie into a dan no mo ka some be expected dan no inti onim de enti a o mo movie into a dan no inti hono e na story ma me hu say e dan no enye say ato ama no na mo ya rent ama no and yes adia. And they are rent someone 2 years. 2 years he do. Na say be a Shatawale as son adrian. No, or confess as can we hefa. Intended. Now they say O2. Edi free dan much so much from September, October, November. Shatawale mame. Enti aboko bi hono. Enti and I was sending these voice notes. And the master me flex. Said the narrative are all push on social media so. Say or no Shatawale mame no. Etsi a dying no. And now so man a dying no. Uncle delete in social media. So next idea or the no echo achieve.
Samuel, Sammy, how many times have I called you? I am telling you, if you don't stop this nonsense, I am just on my way to Achiavi and I'll deal with you. I will deal with you. What can say me ya mame jibi for no bi ho. Untrona mo di.
And I'm going to call sorry no.
And so you shouldn't deal with him. I would deal with you. I would.
But why didn't you guys tell me, say, Capito, your pastor?
Why pastor when?
Capito, your pastor.
Capito, sorry, no, mommy, and I'm me go back.
Debbie.
Yeah, fine.
All right, yeah, to us.
So one true one fear dear mummy draw chia view. Who be no who pass on me banu yetuma. Who be no who name trouble brebeno pa. Sami chofimo. Me draw chia vi. I am on my way going to Achiavi. You see what I'll do to you. before
I
I
will
get to
go.
Achiavi, if you don't
Come
come
you chat 1
online,
second, mommy. I be phoning huna. Ah, ba who kwa chia bi so anka no so e pasa me flex ho ben.
I said crane or bepun coca. Over booming so at all cram.
Yeah.
Oh, kwa bre. Ka say bi me kopa me frel. Every day
On catches or boy or best friend.
By the time I'll be your crane, who crack with some.
They be say or friend is say on friend is or cabana or friend is the next friend in
this year no cancel or course I know my day.
I'm hoping that
or cabana.
Achiavi is a church. That's what I'm hoping.
No, it's not a church. It's not a church. Why?
Yeah, so you dream killer.
Oh, a dream run there. One can say me call me pastor Wabo.
Achiavi.
But you saw Casa as a flex own through.
The fact of the matter is that it is through Yankopon like they used to. You see, O Camboson, O Power, the Bible, the Bible, best somehow, or Rebecca will forget it. Namakasa may call Nanabiho and I may call her. That's it. Odindika.
Because Nipa Wako Pastor Wako you win in Yada Ambassador. And I won't say anyway. Mental Aswana.
Oh, who she? Oh, sorry.
Reggie, me know ya grandpa.
and talk to the whole Ghana and remove that thing from the social media. You regret knowing me. You regret knowing me. You regret working with my son. Now, what's my sex? Now, me watch Avi. So, what want to me and become baby papa and friend me and can't try me. Me ma 3 days. Trona wuta me ma 3 days. Sammy
then
bye.
3 days.
Sammy flash. Sammy ba. Me ma 3 days. Trona.
Oh, Sammy ni mo
I see na my day. Media my day.
I'm a bit confused, and I want you guys to correct me if I'm wrong or anything. Watching, you know. Are there many different time zones and that?
When I send them go for you. Now the boss now about watch me. I don't know about watch me. Say SM is an SM thing.
Oh, Kwame say, oh, okay.
You understand? It's an SM thing.
Oh, okay.
Go and send me why not?
Yeah, high grade for you. And maybe say yeah,
someone now Muniska.
Any people now. Yeah.
Muniska. No.
Now we try on. So one frame.
Boko bi hono as at the month of September no. And so I record the video. That's why the amount or they send it some flex and also Shatawali. Say massa narrative no bu push on social media so mama mini baby out no almost a narrative no.
Good evening, Busafo. Video where they are sending Shatawali ni manager Sammy Fresh. So
Sammy Fresh.
Ehama muja intro na mo channel.
Papa, wherever you are, behave
yourself. Channel. Me nente me ba video no say me nim story no nyina, me nim story no A to Z. Me nim story nyina. Shatawali adenti na wo suban ji sa. Why one not second thing atete.
Oh, there be.
What to make sure my jama bro one not try baby.
Masa. I
don't know pay baby intra. And I we suppose that na
Masa, a dine our renting. Want to mean take advantage. Ever and the video be at them.
Me pacho, Shatawali mami ni o Shatawali wo fa no.
Eh, Kwame Traso.
Aha.
Anyway.
I'm related.
Say na wo kasa wo we no wo ko rent fie 3 months want to me antuaka ama ye 2 months me ya wo de ba social media say what to share and can you And then obi so jiji video I glass it say window glass. Or she says it's a window glass and not just social media center. They say no abe who dine with the actor dino mama mama esi. I don't know what happened one sir. I don't know what happened one sir. Some friends that been out we didn't mean
there's a push I'm person fresh as a mom.
When was that?
Because yes, I'm fresh and one yard.
If you say any pan or one person fresh as a
I'm fresh a fucking guy. You probably to watch.
I'm fucking okay.
Fucking guy.
Some way me met me afro but they met me afro but who me find you.
Yeah, munya buti. Oh.
I'm I want to won 3 days scramble. Asa na wo busa fa ye. Kwasi asembe no. We see
Debbie.
Now, you know, I think this narrative that was engineered by Yeba Penny Sammy Flex was on purpose because Yeba Penny Sammy Flex was trying to create the impression, say, and as I created the impression, say, so to one lena de be amoka say uncle Hen Mammy no. And yes, say be on ye be mammy no. Made the minim say why ya mammy no, and only A, B, C, D. Me cry no me ko a copy dine 3-bedroom. Edema mama no, but Satawale check documents no, and you may verify BBA, a cast BBA, okay. As I say, my yama with copy my hasi, now 70 bushasem. That was the impression that Sammy first person who created say, Satawale did the Amokas on question, my man, it's on question. Nimum say, and why which Sammy Flex did a yeoman's job so far as that is concerned. However, no, the reason behind that narrative, no, because of Satawale say, Obabe gets himself a Rolls Royce. What I say, I mean, I show someone who announcement on social media. So, but I got this announcement as at yesterday, and people are way away privy to this information. I got this announcement as at yesterday, right? And here be anka Rolls Royce nearby ye. Oh, come out for better so easy. Say, when the scar to Rolls Royce, and I won't go show mammy. Ain't see, and I'm against Shatawale, and in the team, or more engineer that move by says Sammy Flex, ebe take the bullet. Now, why yeah, sir? Because on casa, and he did it very, very well. Because there is no way in the video, Sammy Flex gave out information, say, Omo rented dino, and answer Omo to dino. But created the impression, says Satawale went through the document. So it makes you think, says Satawale at toy dine, and your money. Which Satawale means so against science or quite so you could do one dance, until say agents, about a few animals. I say, not na movie na nyoma sisi I say, masa, mo dan no kra omuntu carry o, mo ka say ma gini 2 years, 2 years ko omuntu carry. I just say my miniature or park it out of the house. What I say? Say, oma dada no. E dan no man talk, oma rent no kwa omuntu carry. And imagine say Rolls Royce buy, right? Na say bia Sammy Flex.
Abusiafo asem ni nyina no Sammy Fresh and Shatawale and na maame na omo ho abase abe
Masa
take it first na head.
So first of all Yambo Sammy Fresh and Shatta Basso say you can't omo ye to say tin ya na sana omubeti eventually omubeti because my beginning of the year ho baby no start here me ko kan ya Gideon mo edigu me so ya me wonni ma dia aye no wo de moti na munnim e ma me kan say me biso mo kra ampo say nti wo ma me pa na oda abontin na wona na yes wonni bi o yes wonni bi Ame da bonten pa na ona na wotutu sika gu nkofo so kache obi say you are the richest musician in Africa but ame da bonten like how does that make sense because say for the ame no person woni nya bibia ade ya no ame betumi dia ye wa you wouldn't mind putting her outside like that when in full glare of the public obi enim say ame da bonten so en fa because why you be pa wo the channel ye kan omu bu egu omo asum afi dem say hit in start say but too much no and wire fast. Na wakoto. And so why are they? At least they tried. First of all,
point of correction, battle one top.
Omokonya dying.
Thank you.
Omankoto.
Two watches Gideon and a car said, "Oh no, Yadren."
Hey, two watches Gideon. I say, me fear some the minimum. Ne ma me my many dia ne bano. And send me over and send me no. Omode babo and say Gideon don't know inside information. And say yeah. And say me whole can and say me trust.
Outside information.
Because as me mama na ya coming me town you can make it kind of cry. So I assume some mama no or try so be kun shata na bibi and anye ye like or try several times so be kuno and anye ye. And see in my mind some mama to me is at the end she deserves to be outside. Because apart from that, if you name anything else that will make her deserve to be like that. Now, as to whether Nemanian or Mwagange up against her and Tom Wayan, I don't know. According to this video, according to Sofono, Obine name, I seen it on name no the church, and the money, yes, sir. So, at what point, and after we decide to say Nyashi, they will get accommodation. Now, one of what are in the name of okay. What I'm trying to understand is, Mameno, is it because na feel say a dine and so ye didn't continue until say agent in the vacation and say, Madam Edani and Toyo, na renta and Quapomunian TMA. And so, Mammy, if you got me baby into and I say, the other excuse was baby or one. There's no form of transportation. And see, only a shakti back home farm and no money fancy if you are or the back hospital near. Anyway,
you know me
now. So the other thing was maybe I hear it's a nice place, but it's a bit secluded. It's a unica movement and the ensure nifie. Yes, ensure borehole near there were wanting. And MC so called wanting go ensure the big and that kind of stuff. And she figures that that's too much work. And she and their makeup. So I'm trying to find out was that really the reason? Those three things, which one was the main reason? The fact that she found out, say, at the end of Junior and at the end of say previous house was the same thing. The whole time that she was living there, on Okasa Ataman. And that is why she's very upset with Sammy Fresh. Because Sano Modiano that time, on him said Junior told Diamond or the Jijin home and then rent a renter a conform by say madam rent now so say rent by me dying as a share all die when you rent here rent now so and this time around she was like, was once bitten, I'm not doing it again. And to so most say a renter there maminko because now what is I'm fresh so then I'm so much diamond also there's I mean with Mami just soften the baby no later, but me call if I know so con.
Or call a child say.
A Jovio say, oh,
a Jovio the
Regina said, my baby, or
cover one of them over volleyball. And so, me, I'm still confused as to really. Me, I think, say, first of all, near idea, my men say, and why not say, who say renter on to them crab you.
Now, only baby, your man rental.
And rent to be upfront.
Rent idea in grass, ever say about build there. She's been through it before.
Until last time, did they throw her out?
Yeah, anytime rent is and on my jet, I'm because Junior wasn't willing to renew the rent for her.
And
and see, I bet now hope you now say between the Opokun for Ninku. Me home fight. And so a dry go and dry pokra. na ne ho akopai.
Hey, kodwenju fui. Kodwenju ba kwa ya kode. Yeah, this is a my reference. Anyway, ako
I mean, just say me as a new but I feel say mommy no, it was in Komokachi say that on my rent. And I believe say if they were upfront with her and car on a big deal like it is right now. Is that what I say? Because right now, no, like Papa said, no, it be a shida into one better beside it as a SB. Into what is wrong with telling your mom, say, dear ma, see, I did minisita, the better diamond. But for the time being, ABA, I mean, way how whilst I sort myself out to getting you a permanent accommodation, I there with you.
Want to mean Casa or Koto Rolls Royce, want to mean Caso Niska. Any don't to me. Yeah, well, the Rolls Royce, 350,000.
Capping a doors was at a way now can the fancy baby do a temsi poto capping a doors. Capping a door. Shatawali any need some fresh no.
Pacho sending me Gideon 2 watches number 1. Me sending a link.
You hear 2 watches, my wife. You are doing the show in peace. Let's maintain our peace.
2 watches.
That's all. It's so baby. When we two will our castle, Papa.
Also, a person of Baswana.
I say, my sending a link. Because I said we're part, it's a Gideon a church.
So, and I'm saying, say, and yet by force, it's a change much I was all to die, but at least Miss O baby or dignity better. So I say, being upfront with your mother is always the best. Sometimes my mom can call and ask for something. I'll be like, Ma, see idea mean to me to change a money day or two, be na me fan sorting them out, money sort out. It's right then and there. My kind of credit them. So I say Papa was a maybe a ma, Papa too, maybe a man, and be oh, Mamma, go to fear mouth. And when me Jenny adequate, in Quanama, what's me question will say, oh, Jenny papers when I do because of Judy said the banner. Enti no ade na wo ye no eye no kra de na wo de udi kire no ntimi man befa 6 and 9. So what I say, she believes in you said the banner enti nya ade obetimi bi ade aba dada no. And I believe say ebia sa na man no na adwen koye ni say oh the banner ye dia ebia this time around maybe we are learning from the first one enti see ade ebia we legit enti no one to say me koye hwehwemu bia. So what I say, anything is all finding out later, and she has every reason and every right to be upset the way she is. Obey to me now, baby, because I'm in find a social media, but I don't know any mammy that about social media or the comma will be. Just what the commas I'm a fresh and I'm a fresh night and leaky. Oh, yes, you can't do that to your own mother. Wow, mommy. Mrs. Yameti, if it wasn't for my mother, and Camini say, and can go for so long, people already, and go be brilliant at how more, but because of me, my meeting, and go for Kwamis to be commenting, baby. So, what I say, why didn't I make me? Yes, why would I do that to my mother? And lie to her like that? And then didn't want to shut a woji, who go to Rose City. Explain to your mother, say, okay, ma, I have some
a rent to own.
Papa, say a rent to own. Let your mother know. I don't give a shit. Let your mother know. Say property is a rent to own property. It will take maybe a 1 or 2 years to be. Nah, let's see what the future holds. But you don't go and leave the woman living and thinking like she's living in la la la. You see, what I need you for? Sebi, my niece is not. What man I need you for? So I say because she's in the illusion. Oh, me back to fear mommy. Me wanna walk out rent. Rent in the rent here. Because say when Tracy getting that crap rent now current because you can go when you train. Who should the aluminium money and say we come we should cover left and right. Say who now is getting me paying 2 years rent and after 3 years rent. You mommy.
So what's wrong with Mama? Me rent the amount. Like what's wrong with it?
That is what I'm saying. Let the woman
the intention, the bigger picture. Gideon Bob the intention was or renting.
Papa.
I said not renting money, mommy. I test drive it down and say,
and no one I may be Kwame. I saw me became
I find yes,
my mini check was on him sending my me a picky. It's what imagine so could you and my me will fool to if you were Uncle Nisikashi.
One a chair before you.
Achavi, okay. It's on the way on now on train or per se or test driving over here now. Like really my many part now if we were finally that's where the documentation came in with some fresh kind of want to documentation the oil will put you on hold because on him say mommy can bibi beba mommy back be parking in your myself
first of all some fresh is saying we're reading through the document.
I think the suffering of his mom is his sikaduro. Period.
Possibly. 2 watches will not agree to this.
Reggie, one chair before you. One chair before you. Thank you.
What I say? I mean, like I said, no, Shatta needs to stop capping and live his life.
Okay. I agree. How about the mother also needs to be a bit appreciative and humble?
Okay, Papa. Papa,
thank you. Because Komba. Na ya ma there. I feel na wo we chem say eda na rent and won pay.
Mami casa mucho.
Ono na koba.
Say on comment. On comment isu na ebia on preparation in ento so. So say entino say bibi ni a let your mother know upfront. Mami phone bi wa oni say me nkomba. Me ba na koma me bidi. So what you say entino kan no krene chire na mami phone bi pray and it was say be brinada to us okay, my son is doing or my daughter is doing everything and anything in their power to make sure say we okay. Yes, oh my sure ma wo si fifia wo so hwe ma me so the situation etutu.
Why?
Dentist in your there be that your father is in your well, I believe it. That was stressing mommy.
Hey, but Achiavino, I hope Senado you crew.
Oh,
Tiavi. But still, Achiavino. We are not looking for the truth here. It's
not that no. I said no. Never they have found you. Need them.
And the Mola for telling us the truth one actually before you.
Yeah. As I made that day for you. I mean, no friend the other day. Need them.
And only important that you know.
Yeah. Now you have a kind of bread.
I'm a typical Ghanaian. So complain there or complaining my but Oh,
But Unjin say for they should be angry. But disrespect you more because yeah, no kasa ya to diamond. I saw them no kwada nyame asiu. Wan kwa atia bi o. Ohun say anya no kra na me kwa atia bi. How does that make sense?
So say nyame kan no kra. Because masa Mr. Okay, kapito nyame. Pastor nyame. Pastor nyame because what should the come say beto na ya.
Pastor na nhyɛ nkɔm bi ase bɛtɔ na ama me.
Okay.
Nhyɛ nkɔm bi na me nti sɛ shatɔ na mo owuni ɔyɛ doctor. I was shocked.
Honey, what's it then?
Mrs. Say shatɔ owuni ɔyɛ a doctor.
Why are you shocked? I said, shut up and cast on your doctor. So, on your doctor, just an ebusion phobia to me, a doctor. And to me, mom, dear, me as I know, me bogu shut up, I'm so one yard because who think when I think on some call. Then your cobano so Wamaubia. You see, I say, who are breaching. Who can be a ofe? One of us know him up and now bow. One of you say coba. Who can be a ofe? Walk out. I feel cousin we are on Wagana. The rent as on your skin. And you both that then I always got a car. I don't know. I know rent as on your baby. What has that got to do with anything?
That kind of wedding, rest a month, with your mom, better no,
you need you want no brain on your sika, and you're not pen on the bay. And then, no, me, I think so. Yeah, but at least as such at the Wally, mammy, are you grateful, Kaka?
That's a woody kind dance and our young Conado. So young Conado, we are, and now that.
Oh, Maza. As such at the mammy, shut up, mammy. So me, I think you guys are both right. First of all, Shatta and the Fresh group, Sammy Fresh and the squad,
and associate.
They should be honest and straightforward and be like, man, Ceciano, yeah, pedal for area be more, but yeah, ready. And in the meantime, no, yeah, here for 2 years, rent borehole house for you over here. Now, come so I don't know, mommy, you see the words of I did it.
The move.
It's here for a dime for you. Bakunia ready. What the moon trying to sound thrown. So, yeah, I am more by near ready. At least buy yourself 2 years. Now, for sure, and so my best is oh. Because I still a Shatta in Trasteno. Say Nisubaya Sisa. But my question is, why is he eager to do that now? Is it because say true or Koto Rosso is in Kofobedina? Because yes, if it's a same way, and you know, when fear. Ye kaya with your munya bidi at the way fear. It's a then it's at the opposite.
As you mean, Nanny, so you'll say, give them so much. Say, Momo, and why I'm for some big Yakan. Won't team.
On any time or the bear no pay. Okay, in Janis.
To make
and so no, maybe Mr. say, shut up. So what dime bear for? How many mammy back for now?
As someone can make shut up. What dime bear
or the amarant, or the amarant. Or the amarant, or the. I there.
What the rental mammy now out here? Say,
go 4200 and don't to me could you. Yeah, it's a problem.
I wish some people will know the value of parents. I wish some people will know.
My parents living you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah. behind Diamond, about better internet to say, wouldn't it quite heavy? Because I got your
I see Senka a Samini and a stone boy and a sack with me. In movie and I see me PF our moment. Kashata video bear 5 already. Kashata one is for video bear 5 already. But you see how all these guys are very calm. Obiapo Miki comment about
it. So almost Shatawali.
Almost Shatawali. No, I'm only in the hotel. Bottom line.
Obe and do carry us, and then homelessness. Now, no, follow. Unia ni baby da, baby man and that. Obia baby have another rental. Who would you?
It's and today, said if you want them so, the mom and then you man upon.
I almost say the fresh associates, Omunja in Toronto.
Anyway, I said, people now support to Papa. Said, down there, higher bound. I own any Paboni in our own pay because you need baby Daniel.
Hey, Kwame, who projected question ABC? I may answer only Papa. First of all, and you are not penny their own son. However, he is the only son that is out there that is making noise and people know. And obviously he is going to be the one people will be expecting to do that. Nimia Mouse and other siblings only know low key. We don't even know about them. We don't know their financial status. We don't know anything about them. If you look for this question finger, would not Babijina Yasia man saying name say, would I was a organ in It is also was a organ in India. Who other siblings only says you can move into Yema.
Necessity can call the to Diane Kenya no Kabianka. Yeah, Diana over time and they are so sick in Abessa.
Uma me baako, papa na bitumi aye bebre. Uma me de baako pe. Uma me baako, papa bebre.
Don't get say papa baako, uma me 400. Okay. All right. And yeah, to us next topic.
Akwaya bio.
There's a course so wabra na asantefo omodom no efu enkraza echo back to the Asante region omudu techiman and youth be etoto abo no ema su enkwala ipra emema ipra basis say esase from the year 2010 in case you didn't have internet at the time we don't be running through the entire story. I have Gossip 24 myself, so maybe a subscribe button so now I click the notification icon. It's not follow you. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, BBR, gossip24.com, any gossip24. Now feel free. So by to your comment section, I will share videos someone for so any BBR. Now make a for only now in the year 20, for those of you who don't know, any BBR internet access at the time, there was an issue. They say, right? Allegedly, no. Now I'm pointing accusing fingers at Techima Hene say, "Wa kidnap it your bottom Hene." Emma at the time, Asantini taking interest in the issue. Emma Asantini issue one and said, "Nene did the so I would tell bottom Hene any Techima Hene ain't him." It is somebody or no Asantini or 2 4 say 2 at the time no. Just say, "A buy no bear day after Sassam no." Na Sabina and Yashia. One your day or see a dear yo. Kufia Mayor, the fourth, or ye Techima Hene, a baby Pimu Kumase, now so back Kumase, or also a back kidnapping. Now I hear dear Abine the Becca. Now from 2010, a sem now quaquada, Ubian Casa Sem Nubium, whatever happened has happened, but you still are banter as a course of social media so between a head of my Hene and Santini and what have you. And my chance 2024, a copiamu, or a Fiapokia, any Messia Palace and Semnu. And I say, me also we na munim say do kotoko. So or castle you 2 for special bodyguard and what have you. Echo granting interview castle by a press conference. And a press conference also the next day. Press conference to wait to share the entire video on Polino Multimedia and official the party. There is a part of the press conference said every amount for back to history as to how Adomahene or alleged said or Sajefo Ajimabedu kwase Techima Hinichi Emma said Techima Hini I said the fourth disrespect Asante Hiniama Etiedi Techima Hinina omu twema kon kranza at the time krano na Techima Hini ejane but Asante Hini calm down Emma Etie krano offense Hini and Eddie Techima Hini ebe pass Asante Hini cho Asante Hini cast Techima Hini ninu iti asem emfa na asem ko say the ne cast asem we me ko pie Techima Hini fi yes
acha senyende
dapi
when you bisa
do mahina o se Techima Hini chi Techima Hini na kan o mi de mi ni hobi o na kan ye kosua in kransa ye ni ewura akọ ye chuchu ni fi o onu ani fi o ni ekọ eboko something ti o omu di on yo okọ ha no aba from 10 kg ba matinase okọ fa ni ntwe kekeke bi ni ntwe ze onwure fi mi di ni ntwe ni wure fi o wow kekraka mo ngozo na mo hwe de mi kan ye kọ nkwansa something ko Techima Hini fi ade chi na office in the ba mo ba pacho office o wo akọ General Santifo Nyeto.
Okay, listen. As I said, the person beside assembly. To see a more of Sophie. This is here, Adomahene, 229. Abba, we share more gates. I say, the way in our no of a patch of Ubedin and Napo, and not any man.
So we will not have channel. Or no, who are beggar, but Momo did a chin there, only a lot of only a shush off. Mom didn't chin there. So the Techima Hini son of Koyo, no about a chick card for your omuko off among Gatan. Or no, when you have a patch or a problem be any. Or no 2 towers, a bossy.
What did you black be?
Yasem, and then yasem. I got a matter for Papa Nutia Miniano. Sadian no show, but I know when I saw the coffee. Open scale, my man, do any idea be a soldier between Yampia? Oh, my swear, she almost a cafe be Obenyama, Cabi Obenyama. Or was I so between Yasadi and Amon?
I said, Adomahene will pay you when you madumbi.
I know, yes, that's auntie number moon. I love one or defa. I know my father because he was a tea fan of patrol, no, yes, opportunity. Upon Pastor Sugar, I did baby.
Hello, he'll be a wood
about Passacho. Walking you through history, say 2010 assemblies. I'm not for just a number as a right. 2023, 2022, 2023, Obiel Adomahene Asante Hini, Banta, Koso, and what have you. 2024, Sedu, after Ifiapokia, Menshia Casey, Ifiapoka Mika, Monaguchi Ifiapoka, Menshia Casey by Sedu, afterwards, wire interview, our Kaka Sansem womb. I just say, Samia Asante Hini Techima Hini, issues be anyone, Adomahene Qua, and there is issues one. I said, Adomahene Patcho, said it to Techima Hini, or wouldn't be patch on. Or I sure say Asante Hini or 2482 anybody be check. Na say du kasa asem. And check and a concerned youth of Techima. There's a one for me association of Bono champion youth. And so about say ever call out say you say e man nya na adwen da. Say Techima Hini enya e man nke bi da. Afa say man nke bi da. Say Techima Hini hu Asante Hini no na o dwane e na omo twema e man nke bi da. The asema say du kan ojai onjai so the Techima Hini a post eba for
waba kawanu tum nebuade fa adibuo ema Techima man Hini for bi ma do man Hini uwie so okasa bia o sa kan say Techima Hini onu ni nua Asante Hini nua ne ketua ne Techima Hini for the 24 what uni mama mra kopa mamre na tie akan nyina PSA ni Techima Hini bia beto no Techima Hini ni nua ketua ne Kumase Hini a wote akonya nso oya man Hini o it is all too grow body safo Hini no fa yesu sa na yetie kuruma yesu ye boye de safo Hini
come PSA
NBA me ma warning where your last warning so wo Techima Hini do Kumase Hini besena ko nkransa odura na Techima Hini wo dwane
this particular interview area no na make us asem na kwakoda Until say me who ye Old Burger TV so which share all the videos. Me who ye Old Burger TV so say Bono Champion Beauty aqua press conference. After that particular we know omo press conference on the 25th of September, October omo press conference, November omo press conference, 27th of November you know, and they are very very interesting because as at 27th of November there na ba ye clear say Asante Hene ebe free Kumase akwa kopiemu awon kranza there's a mamremu no and kranza my hema no eye ne yire nti obekọ akwa akọboa amoma pen kranza my hema no ekrabe nti obe take his journey no on the 2nd of December 2024 and 27th of November and a Bono Champion Youth as also we have another interview available on Old Burger TV over 50 minutes interview and as our interview no lady be or come a sweater on eba besa de say a sweater on the buefu na nya de Asante ne betumi across the chiman I just say what I say oh my year amanya manye wo ho no mansa na sweater on the buefu de it is some youth ni na the chiman youth ni bunu youth na kambo no mo ko enfanji o mo mai
e wo se ye di say di kanema na te chiman hene
no do my in the streets
no die e wo se ye di say di no de ma papa no sansa kan nyina PSC just say you kwati teach my hene ya de bi eyi e wo bono manim na Kofi Amio nim ho asem be ye nya nipa man na no kasa tia na Kofi Amio
so dey oja basa no
ai so yes yenti ase en de chena kan yasem kakra ye ka kire Sante Hene nyina na say ye pa ne chewo so oye na dwene so woni hene bia be ya ye mfa no wonfa na sem ma na Kofi Amio so yesere na ada se de obu ne ho no yesu ye bu ye de no pa se de na tie bi oye ye de a ahemfo ba betena Sante akonwa so ba atwagu wo de yese be ne bu no ahemfo ni bi be preye ana be pre bu no ye nkonwa ni bi anka wa ma meto waso ka ye bete ho abakosem se bibia mankwa atia ba ye oba be ye sei obiri ye bo aba ye se be obeko ji techima na obepere techima man se wo ye ntesa asem ni bida be bisa ne mas oyire nenne Sante Hene timbi se be ne 32 se onua na onua kuma na techima hene on kasa ni bida me hu ni se na no ne fom ye on se da se wo kasa nye ne yanko ne papa no nkora ne ye ni abere pa sanse ani bo ekotirim se Sante Hene ni ma ani bo ekotirim yesere mu ada youth no mo me yanka etamma no ni yankonje ya bono man ya age awie bono man ne de betube mu ne betene ne baha ene nkranta ye pe bono ye bono bi nka ho biem enti abufuo ne de ni buofu nne tena ka ho kopem se bono man ne nyina be ye baako
okay
ye nyina ye be ye baako ni ejina Nana Kofi Amio nti se de nkrofo bi ti wo se be bo be hene dia be boni mu ase de kwa de ye boni dia ye de fam ye bodie ye bona na Kofi Amio dia ye de fom pa de ma no ai ye wa bakosem wo nti a wote soro ho no ma munye ho dwene se ye nia bakosem na medium de bia na me dwene se be be mfire ni makasa baka no be fam matechima ya be ne be de aturu ha de ya na besa Sante fo ni bi ba so tele se apia wo enye wura mkoni apia wo bi so wo fie o techima ha apia ka se edu Asante fo na be be dwane one the best kuro na batana so bi won nya Sante mani ho abonfa na won tira hodi sane ne nla me ko kire kwatwoma ne kina ne mbe kire suma ne me kwa ne me ko kire ha ne de yesi asem ko atwatiawa
okay
ne ye mpese ye beti se won ne se wo ko kire ha no ko idini ya yo sanze ye mpe situation na ye bo amo se gidigidi anra ye kura na bufuo ni wura ba ye ka se ye so ye ma ye ho mene so a e fa so wie ma nti wuni wudidi mina to nkokwa nu ase ana se bi wunya wunya bi ye wia ntena se nkase bunu mani ha mere ma di ha na Kofi Amio fi ofo nko abeka be ho a o chere se de ye wowa atu ba ni paso no di bi ni ya ye be ne be disi ye betwa be se
to aso
personal version of it, and say I say Wadodo.
Ewa pa.
Ne krakra.
The krakra ne say. This is the history behind Kumisini. Asante Kwanza, which is one of the towns. Asante I could say Brekum story now. Asante he say he owns it. But it's an old Techiman town. So there's some kind of Kwanza town. So by normally Asante but this time around, on his way back, we go to promote Techima, but when Rada their bosses got stolen in Techima. Now, Omoya the first guy it's a moment. There's been this videos, social media, attacking the whole of Bono. And the Bono people are who have not seen one, but the NGB are going to be that so that's for me. I think I know very well the feedback. It's Papa meeting America. Hello. Okay. I wanna my feedback. It's so like people are trying to find out. First of all, what's going on? What's going on is that there's a little beef between the whole Ashanti and Bono and Mote all the time. But this time, Asante for bus be trim. It was Techiman. And I think they decided to stone the bus. It's Asemna work on. Your papa.
But so I'm still trying to understand what is their reason for stoning the bus. You see, for all this time, no, Asante Hene bus in Pemo Techiman all these years.
I think, sir, almost say what I heard Enra say that guy with the beard, no. There's so many videos out there. I mean, you listen to the first interview. He's been taunting people from around that area. So, Omobeba Techiman, Omonyam Amamrebia Asante Hene is bigger than any king in Ghana. It's he only time cross over Amamrebia, and they will come and do whatever they want. Now you're BMP. So I think there are some people that also did a counter press conference. Omunim no musi. I think it in the NBA. Say do NBA. Omunim no mudru Techimana. That's how say do no ne squad no ma. Me share on rough. And I'm sure say because Asante Hene's vehicle and the vehicles following, immediate vehicle following him was not touched at all. But I think they might have
bus now.
Yeah, I think they might have saw the Sidu in the bus. You know, I'm say it wasn't Asante Hene they actually attacked. The Sidu no more attack. And I saw
and say no. Okay. And to go between the Chimanfoni said, do not say the person or no, as the phone to go and answer them.
Basically, because Phil didn't feel he said he sees himself as a bodyguard to Asante Hene. He's protecting Asante Hene's interest. If you attack him, basically you're attacking Asante Hene. But honestly, I think all this tribalism thing has to stop somewhere because it's getting dangerous. And Papa, the last time we talked about this, Asante Hene and Domar Hene thing, I said it. It's getting dangerous. And over on social media, the kind of things that people are saying like they are the kind of things that people are saying to Bono people, and I've not heard any Bono people saying anything to Asante people, but I'm sure there are videos somewhere that I've not seen that they are also saying things to Asante people. I think we are way past that. So they're just empty shells. They're nothing. The Constitution of Ghana reigns supreme. They have no army. When the kings have power, they're not there. And then you turn into slavery and unnecessary wars that they fought, killing innocent people, women and children for their personal gains. Up till now, like we are so obsessed with Asante Hene and Doma Hene and Techima Hene and Way Hene. To what end? I think the best thing, I think Nyerere, Tanzania for first president, the best thing he did for Tanzania was that he abolished all that after the independence.
Oh, sir.
Now in Tanzania, they are not even there. And I think
Julius Nyerere,
that's what he did. He made sure said Tanzania. So I'm the king. All those ancient cities and states, he totally abolished them. Like these people, what did they do? What did they give people? All they do is take.
Now, Kwame, what the emphasis on put your more Ghana? Uncle for no almost him for a Brichino. What could event I got to a mother? Kwame, and small.
Yeah.
And I keep asking myself, say, why? Like, I come with you and ask, hey, I wouldn't even know him be which and when she and you might debate you event in Asino.
See, I'm more of a traditional man. I understand why we have to have these people, but I don't think they are playing the roles they are supposed to play. The roles they are supposed to play is just keep our traditions and customs intact and educate us on that. Basically, that's the role that is left for them to do now. The time that they amassed power and formed armies and fought each other and slaughtered like thousands of people for absolutely nothing is gone. Asante at his peak, what was he doing? Is it not taking villages and towns and selling the people for money? Basically, he was a slaver. It is the same now. Now that we formed the whole, I think right now we belong to one tribe, the Ghana tribe. I like it when we're doing the traditions and the custom. It's beautiful. I mean, the Japanese do it and we don't have any problem with them. Koreans do it and we don't have any problem. So I expect us to do it. And I want us to keep our customs and cultures to remind us of our history. Brilliant. But I said, do we want to trust them? Like, God, I don't see the sense in it. It's senseless. And mind you, when they are saying Asante, one thing they said that was totally wrong. That is, they said they don't even know the history, don't even understand the history. Techiman is the first Akan state. Techiman was established at least 400 years before Ashanti became Ashanti. So Edana Techiman Hene Asante Hene Nyaketwa. Every Akan state originated from Techiman. Yenina, Fantis, Dentres, all of us came from Techiman. Our first Akan capital was Bunumansun, and we had an earthquake there, and we went to Techimana. We formed the Bono Kingdom, and Techiman was the capital. To say Asante, which is like 6 years, at least 400 years younger than Techiman, Asante in India. like Nyasabino, they don't even understand the history. It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. But you don't understand this unless you've lived in minimum. I lived in Kumasi for a long time, and it's very hard for them to even understand anywhere else but Asantino. As far as they are concerned, I remember I had this debate. Now, Prempeh College was doing one of our anniversaries. Rawlings was invited. Kufuor was invited. Rawlings was still president. Kufuor was invited. I think we had done the voting year. No, not in vote year. But like signs were that Kufuor was going to win. So Kufuor was there. And we were having some conversation. And if you be honest, Rawlings cry or Chinasa something like a more back. Kumasi ultimate back because Asantini is the most powerful person in the world. And back in the days, I think I'm aware from one. First time I'm fishing, I didn't even know what it was. And I said, Jimmy, and I said, like, why do you think Asantini is bigger than Rawlings, the president of the whole Ghana? I don't see Asantini be to eternity. He'll be arrested and he'll be beheaded. And I'm saying, arrested with what army? And our police.
Hey, so yes, they have their own army, a solid army in the palace. So yeah. Basically a country of their own. It's just when you're international airport. That's it. You don't come to Accra for anything.
Ghana see it.
What's it?
Anyway, international airport in Ghana see it.
Yeah, but say I'm here senior citizens, so
I'm asking me Asante your mind. Now, why pan in your mind?
Bono.
Yep. Any fancy man.
Bono in your mind.
Techino Cradena, so any techie man. Bono my. So I don't.
Maybe Charlie, I'm even more interested in the piece that we should be expecting this week. Like you're saying, what law can you guys pass in this country? And then build a mobile to be assigned to a country and see giddy saying as a way a power tripping and akwadwetwe nyina ba obia person kire say akwa na ozo e friend say
sedu MBA
sedu no person kire say ono aye bema ana bono so person mu kire say masa wo pe me masa wa fako ofie take you to your hometown enya ha say yenimu ntemfa mba ha ena ono so ya ye ni say that I say akwa bia no Takwa the friend Majibu. Majibu obia suru no. Ono akasa se onam ho na nenimu hu. Ena no ho den so. Nti obia suru no. Ete no imagine se Majibu aba etwem oke post na onim se on the so obia suru no onam ho na among for insurance obedwa. So I but the thing that I don't understand is, so where are the chiefs? Where are those big chiefs? Where is Asante Hene? Where is Techimai Hene? What are they doing to ensure peace?
I don't even think that they even know about this.
It's on social media. If it's on social media, they know about it.
But like Techima Hene is not like as outspoken as Doma Hene or something. He barely talks.
Yeah, but as on Hene, no, your first and foremost should be the welfare of your people. Mm-hmm. And the welfare includes ensuring that they can live peacefully among themselves and with their neighbors. Because if there's no peace, there's no welfare. They can be the richest town or city or whatever in Ghana, and Tokwasiwa, Ningina will be raised to the ground. Mm-hmm. And so, I think they should look into whatever it is. Say you'll be power trip, say you'll be personal vendetta, or they foreign for the chiefs or the kings should come in. True. And ensure, say, Massa, we have bigger things to worry about right now. We have a big election coming up. Now, you focus on whether it's possible or 24-hour economy. Kwame, now, we name all the agenda for the night there now. Election account.
Election account.
Okay, because in the next couple of hours, the polls will be opened. And action is going to go down.
How is the feeling like?
Very good question. That's say we be some question way because madam. Many madam it's very sad, weird, strange, and confusing. The apathy towards this election is the worst I have seen since 1992. It started a battle, the third republic, right? And a fourth. This is the fourth republic.
This is the fourth, yep.
This is the worst election energy I have seen. Like, if you speak to 10 people in Ghana right now as I speak to you, I guarantee you, say, 6 of them are not planning to vote. Yes.
60%.
Like, yeah. I guarantee you 60% of them are not planning to vote. So back in the day, and by now, speakers are
oh, Papa Kasa. Majibu nuna obi my
Majibu, yeah. As Uchiana Winchan Sutogo.
Hey, Majibu.
Anka by now, speakers are Kessia pa ACC so amount for your campaign. Like it's like Obia Eishenimu, they are waiting for the results to come out before they come out of the political closet. Obia person beji nim aka say me NDC. Hwe ye call last week ye call New York call ye event, I was the co-MC, so at a point I was to invite the NDC representatives and the MPP representative just come and give a message of peace and assurance and all that stuff for people to be rest assured to say everything is going to be fine. My friend MPP representative in the whole room, she rado, and then the representative in by Obeki can and Okoye. Maybe your friend NDC and your friend check accounts and all, but eventually. Also by no a yezu no biaji so a yeza. Where do we go? The same that we're doing AC were the same people doing a yezu a yeza. You understand? And so and honestly, the very few people are winning power elections are the people that will indirectly or directly benefit from the result of the election. the ordinary Ghanaian at this point doesn't even care anymore. Because they know, say, they won't benefit anyway. So we both.
Side A and side B of a cassette tape.
And funny the same. And you know, like the average Ghanaian doesn't even care about this election. People the end me bisa and also minim say say Jehovah Witness and I'm say ready issue. Jehovah Witness omo to aba.
Say tina kedon ko say ore ni a. Jehovah Witness for me Benjamin we fire omunya.
And you know, Charlie, the apathy, like when you go for Kasa, like Madam for Morgana, when you Mukasa, the apathy can be, you know, and there's so much tension. Yes, and Regina can. People have a zoo over top,
most these t-shirts now. Very good quality. Be wardrobe what jibe 44.
So and you know, initially, you know, it sounded like Bawumia was out of the race. Like initially it was a street turnout would increase. Well, I hope so. Not what is being presented at the moment, but I hope so. Because trust me, like I have spoken to 10 people, 8 of them say they are not voting.
People are just indifferent right now. Like they don't care.
There's a lot of indifferent attitude right now. Like and I say, Obias so because and that's what another thing I feel, because we'll be saying so better about and maybe the next question will be better. And they are not willing to disclose that until I'm so to crap. Okay, so we are only further question we have to ask. You understand? So I don't know. It's like and you know why bother? Way back, anyway, so there's really no point, and that's the worst. I don't know. What they turn out in it. Maybe mina more information legit, but turn out to me. But back in the day, people would travel outside of the country just to come and vote.
Oh yeah. No. It's Christmas or
voting time. I know people who vote in Cape.
First, like before we even go to election, you see the signs that this guy is actually winning. Like I said,
like you can tell. Say,
see the guy in the lead. As of all the others, you can actually know. But this trip, it doesn't seem.
You can't. You can't. Nobody is confident. Of to me born a chest as I say until Ochina after 7, 8, 9 who baby na start to say a trickle in. Then maybe we might see some signs say there's a possibility of something happening. But for now, dear, bien to me, not even cheddar, and that's supposed to be a joke.
Not even Chabosum.
Not even Chabosum is showing any signs of confidence. Not even other.
And I think tank you. Nah, me boy, one of the guys are outstanding. A friend of Mohammed Frimpong. The boy clapped to say, "Yamini." Mintini di
no credit. And yes, I come in a minimum say I know all of them.
You do that with Mohammed Frimpong.
That never that.
Yeah, man, yes, I'm man.
Near me, Nana Baumia.
Nana Baumia.
I Alhaji Muhammad. Don't go vacant seat.
Ghana Freedom Party.
Cheddar. Kofi Kranting.
Kofi Kranting, yeah. KK.
Butterfly.
Alan Chematin.
That is it. That's all I know. And the 8 no more can. And the 7th one our bonus. You say pen saying.
Your friend, Mohammed Frimpong.
Mohammed. And 7th, 8th one very fine because.
Yeah, well, Daniel, Mami Bobo in a.
Okay, but we are saying actually.
We are 13.
Hey boy.
So Bahumia number 1.
And I made 50% per.
Daniel Augustus Lati.
Oh, Dan Lati. Okay, Dan Lati.
Nebano no.
Sir.
Dan Lati is there, so I'm thinking that might be his son.
Yeah.
Number 3, Christian Kwabena Andrews, aka Chirabosun. Number 4, Kofi Akpalu, still representing with LPG and your liquefied petroleum gas. Debbie, we have a liberty something. And Mohammed Frimpong, representing.
Come on,
we have from
David Frimpong. If you create Chrome, but with tuba. Yeah. A create for Chrome.
My main cousin will tell me. What best to do with you,
I want you to say queer cousin.
Anyway.
What offer Mohammed Frimpong or standing for president?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll text him. I'm here besides. Never found one can share me.
How did Mohammed get Frimpong?
Yes.
The question you were asking was how did Frimpong get Mohammed? Nana Akosua Frimpong, CPP. So CPP there. At first, they used to be like the third most powerful. Mohammed Frimpong. Okay, almost Dan Lati Banon. Daniel Augustus. And John Dramani Mahama, number 8. Hassan Abdul.
Ayariga.
Cup drops. Ayariga.
Oh, me if you know.
Kofi Kranting, number 10. Capito. Shout out.
Yeah.
George Chumberima, number 11.
Maintain that.
Nana Kwame Bediako, number 12. A.K.A. Chada.
Wow.
And Alan Dada B, Mama B, John Kojo.
Butterfly.
Our friend. Hey,
Well, baby. Into.
I said, I'm the Mehwaba. It's Nipa and a president, John Munu. Nyakadina drones. So China, it's either we are breaking the 8 or breaking off the 8. We'll find out tomorrow.
So my personal about cheddar, right? I think cheddar there more planting. I think so. One of the big parties, and more planting, either to come and even out or take a certain constituency out, so that over confusing So here's my ono ankasa ono open the or ballot box and so keke. Open the picture or box and so keke. Eda open international credibility. And the election we in the day onimpa say bo Mahamane Bahumia kwa enya de besin ebedu no so da. Nto onu onim ono or the gene samba e will be for kwa. Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine your business partnership prospect when you let your person know so you are a presidential candidate possible?
You fully been legitimized.
Exactly, straight up. Obian him say phone is came Janin Kobe be Obian in Ghana. On where the Mifa joke being tremor quick. Aquabi and also Opel Bosnia. Oh, Asantinibio Cape Coastal. And also Bosnia Asantinibio, one of Asantinibio and say, and a woman baby. I said, me, the whole Cape Coast will be in him. Let's see a person also. If I'm one way, Obian him Cape Coast. And as I said, or me Cape Coast that. That's okay. Me do be Cape Coast. Now when who say Obi ni me ampa. And odini sika. Me Cape Coast. Your one way roads bebre. It's a whole fast one. Unso be a alerteo. So one way so. Into a quiet didn't see Cape Coast or then one way you see. Oh yes, see one way so be a one way no yin is that. Omo let this on a one way so no. One way no we preacher and son or fans. See Akwana is Italian to go
one way. As a papa the Babel College of changing didn't go pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
And since a default here, I'm going to help for your own. Or back up close over here now. So we also may hear one way. Yes, why one way? So I could be a minute about being on some. People so being a friend of one way. Oh, many fans will be a money fans. Yeah, anyway, friend of one way. Bibi sana each other empire adia oh yeah or the edin ekwaji fans so Charlie na mikwanaka I was going to be a president of Ghana eka yeah Bibi nti on one to amamen. And I think say the reason why I'm saying say he's probably a diversion and it's almost at a point also the one of the newest African presidents oh, we in the votes, you know, social media. I forgot who it was, but one of them won all his votes from social. He became the president because of social media.
Wow.
Yeah, and social media is basically made up of the youth.
Senegal, no small boy, no Reno.
Yeah, one of the small boys, Abasu Naziam, BBR from social media. And so, and social media, so say is mainly by the youth, right? And so, and if you think about it, that in every election, the youth power no more a year vibrant. Among the crop of people are who always cry that they want change. What I say, because most of them and they've lost confidence in the government. They don't even trust whoever is trying to come in and all that stuff. So he targeted the youth to be his aid. Now, whichever party are planted cheddar, youth in a few are they are easy to manipulate.
Exactly.
Yes. So for me, and that's my opinion about Cheddar. They put him there to take the attention of all these vibrant, active youth. Now, which may cause a problem. No.
So we've given you someone you can focus on.
Focus on this one. I say, yeah, baller, Messi de moi, or the attention in Nama Messi no more pet or nipa back on goes. All the attention is on him. But they know say Messi or money in go be until they just pretend. Then they put all so they have the youth having all the attention on Cheddar. Unfortunately for them, no youth Nankasa so they are woke. Most of them have figured out because my kid brother say back in the day, Charlie, when too much Cheddar, you say, I say, Charlie, I don't trust that guy. Unfortunately, I say I'm farmer. No, time no much time no too much, and so people are woke and they are figuring things out. But he will still divert a lot of the votes. He will still divert a lot.
I think Cheddar will do better than Alan.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But who said Ghana? No, you need 50% and one.
And one, yeah.
What I say, so every single vote counts. And so no, Cheddar, even if he gets 1,000 votes, one party will need that 1,000 vote to make a difference. And so me, I feel like once that diversion works out, then whoever planted him there will now be like, okay, now we need to buy all your voters. If we have to, if it happens that we should go on a round tour, that's what's going to happen. There's a possibility. There's a possibility there we might go on.
Are you having the feelings like this is going to be very close? This election is not.
It's going to be one of the closest elections Ghana has witnessed. It won't be anything close to Biden-Kamala situation. It will not be anything close to. There's no one that is clear. None of them is in the clear at this point. Nobody is in the clear at this point. And that is what is making the country very tensed up. 30 December, by now, activities, parties, is dead.
Is dead. What I'm going to catch up?
Madam Funa say Ghana is dead. After Ochina.
It's nice that we have the election before Christmas, because it's like I say Christmas.
Yeah. And at least time kakao so people can heal, and then I affected this year's Christmas and to an extent because Anka December is December. Started from 01 all the way to 31, but now no, it's not taking.
From 2012, Ebenya na obi oba win elections whether MPP and DC na nyuma mo dey celebrate na or you win, and one of the other celebrate, and that's one thing can even Ghana for the match on Sabesi phone. Election for many upgrade the day of Mudi at whatever back winning me ebeya grow from that on from that day.
Aye.
Because this year
and right there I feel who omo voting MPP nyina sisi they are not able to come out and say omo voting NDC nyina, only a few people, and I'm telling you the very few people are are people who are actually directly going to benefit from that party if they win.
But you don't think that Alan is going to make any impact at all?
Nah.
Because people were saying, and I think that was what when you said Cheddar was a plant, somebody said, oh, it's the MPP that planted him to, kind of take some of the people from NDC because Alan is taking some of their people, and so they had to find someone to also balance the equation on the other side. But
come say politics,
Alan,
it's all about strategy. So
and one, they are working.
It has nothing to do with popularity anymore. It's the most strategic party that will win. Because the upper thing our country if you're depending on it, they are phone. And I feel like the two big parties, Obia or BB, under their sleeves.
Yeah. Everybody's hiding some hand that we've not seen. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obia or BB under their sleeves are more bell launching out tomorrow. Before, during, and after the election. Obia or BB or DC.
Obviously, this NDC for now. You will celebrate whoever wins.
And your man. Mr. Beautiful, you know. So, Mr. Beautiful, boy, you know.
Nasi is a genius. About election songs, I think that guy needs to. Nasi and Lumba, election songs. Those guys should I say it's more a separate award for election songs. But I got elections there, though. I don't see elections in the US like that, though.
Oh, come in there. This trip there, this.
What happened?
Election
has always been a party.
I'm telling you, like you would expect, say by this time, Ghana, action ever say question. Please, Accra is dead. So you can imagine everywhere else.
That's a tension to some hidden tension.
You can cut it with a knife. The tension, Ghana, you can cut it with a knife. To the point to say, I am yet to talk to somebody. Any madam former Ghana, I'm afraid most of my investigations.
I'm yet to talk to your friend to talk to somebody.
I'm yet to talk to my friend to talk to somebody to tell me, say, me met one my party A and as a party B. None so far. None so far. The most answer you will get is, I don't trust any of them. I'm not voting. None so far.
This trip, I'm really trying to see what the independent guys are going to do, because I said nowadays, like when you're listening to radio and I'm on my way to work, I'm listening to my morning radio shows in Ghana and TV shows in Ghana now. They are actually playing adverts. Like it used to not be like that. Like independent when you say you could vote more pictures. But this time they allow. They are actually paying, like on Adum, they are actually paying to do Kofi Cranton. You can hear his commercials.
Independent for
you can hear their commercials already. Now that's it. Go for one way at this trip. I'm gonna call round 2. Because if they win,
and I make say independent for makes me a Reggie, I'll say I didn't see them. I'm not talking about big one-time rallies. Was at the end about me, but back in the day, I can say, baby, I wouldn't be a group of people. Like you will feel the election coming up. What I said, rally need the means rally, no doubt.
And that's a unique because like 24 hours to elections, they don't campaign.
Yeah, and yet 24 like for like the past 2 weeks or so, like and the apathy is horrible. I mean, the general election feeling anyhow.
I hope NDC have biscuit for their polling agent. You know what he's referring to?
Why no coach no.
General Okonumtira Omukaya Banija.
Omama biscuits no.
No, he was here drinking tea and biscuits. Me. It was only tea, no biscuits.
No, they didn't give me any biscuits.
And this is what rich tea pa.
And the molest, him for now would say government they won't hand over power to opposition party. And say when Amukeka edit unnecessary issues ibanu. If original baby no could be or can someone, why would you make it sound like that is a government policy? You understand? Everybody has a right to say any rubbish that they want to say. But the moment you come out, like Andra, I was talking to someone now, maybe sir, about the opinion about elections, right? And of course, Massa, Nanado didn't stand anywhere to say they will not hand over to your opposition. Don't do that. Don't do that, especially not at this time. For video no brand say Nanado I can say me lose me hand you over. Stop doing that. Yes, sir, you are brooding on unnecessary tension. We need peaceful election. We need and some Everton for Kumomoa. Why would he? What will make him think that he has the right to say that? It doesn't make sense, Massa. And tell me say room on a peddler take a break. Who video first any brand and we want the full video. Yempe half-fast video be 5 seconds nonsense now. Omode propaganda. The moment we start, Yankasa citizens, I always say, and I have been saying this from day one. Sometimes when a capital, may come make us say, if there has to be a change in the government, it has to start from us. If there has to be a change in attitude of yempeni fona, ye now says statifi or ye kasa kwine be ye be and they are not so these people, the politicians, they are going by what we do and say, the culture on Munyama. Like for
anything for you.
For instance, Uba Bridge, the Ben what to say. Somebody is making a reference to bridge be a president to be see, hospital be a president to be a airport to be a president to be a school to be a president to be see. The Ben what to say, attribute these things to a president's achievement. That is what you are there to do. We vote you into power to develop the country. So if you develop the country, that is what you are supposed to be doing. Now, attribute funds to certain individuals or certain government for doing certain things that they are supposed to do anyway. You want funds, and you when they see Terminal 3, and you when they flyover away, and you when they of course, some over start to a deal way. Now, me my baby, maybe have the twasu. Next they will give you the credits there. Why would I touch it? And then people don't understand why projects are started and never get done. I wouldn't do it because me a month for no ever cast when they start here. Up to today, everybody say, "Oh, Muhammad, Terminal 3." Oh, whenever Terminal 3 comes up, everything goes to Muhammad. But truth be told, someone even started before Muhammad came in. Muhammad just during his term of office did like 80% of the work. Okay, Nanado came to finish it, but then should they even be mentioned? They are at this time as a country. Ethiopia were airline. Country enemy. Airline, small country, is it Namibia somewhere? Rwanda. They have airlines. Uganda airline. Morocco airline.
Beautiful airline, yeah.
Instead of us worrying about,
we are the second sub-Saharan African after Ethiopia to have an airline.
and to have independence too. Well, as Sub-Saharan Africa, we were the first.
Yeah, first Sub-Saharan Africa.
The Sub-Saharan Africa, we are the first. For how many years? Over 20 years. We can't even boast of Ghana Airways.
I think we were first to have an airline. Yep.
We can't boast of an airline, Ghana Airways. The last Ghana Airways flight was in 2002. Anyway, the new vacation, if we have, say we are starting 87. Any vacation, yeah, she was on that last flight of our vacation or Ghana, no call back, no decoy. 2002, 22 years. Oh, and we are not worried about that. And look, the other time, yeah, I'm getting it. Make her be say, Emma, nama mema nyina enu drove phone ekom because obeti obabi I mean pebe mo be see me so 2 hours me pebe mo be say so now at the back of the man's mind, you know, I also call me drove bi no the impressive obano. Whereas if you had left it like oh me the mema ni odi mema bia imagine say uncle pay drove bi me kunu ho. So the more the more comfortable say, oh, okay, this is what the people want. Let's do that for them. Instead of this is what the people need. This is what the people want to hear. So let's say it for them to hear it. Instead of this is what the people need, let's figure out how to give it to them. And to me, the politicians say, I don't know, man. I don't know. They don't govern. They are not governing us. They are not ruling the country. They are seeking votes. They are seeking for votes, looking first of all to enrich themselves in case now and then the next thing is to try and see if they can stay in power or if they can win power. NDC MPP be anywhere or my fan hosa. Obi anywhere my fan hosa. And then I mean a party be penny obi a name say or party no pa one of the parties or meeting pa bizan them just na jack that sounds a child them say na where there so child they say na medium and pese bi o me pepe bi say na who party be election or china who for we phone to and fasting sure no china work for say share omo me di o musika no cry pour on by now me dia no meanwhile this person is a big person in and he wasn't lying. It's true. I ain't gone Burkina Faso crowd. It's true. What I say is true. And so no, moi na penny be to kwa masa no mo be to kwa na mo no ono bi aniwa omo nyina ye standby arrangement. Omo nyina ye standby arrangement. So Bibi Pisces here, they will be out with their family. They don't care.
But US had the almost near so a politician I don't talk about very simple. Offer.
Come you catch it.
Oh, Kasaya Chapa.
This is the entire and come over hop and so.
And this is my second show on the road. So then I started. Yeah, the think tanks I started you know.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah, Nipa.
Hey. And now I started time before politics, no cry. Before election, no cry.
But anytime I ever say I started, be I let be able to boom. And then
oh, Charlie.
Before any day.
Oh, and then fire. I bet Michelle Piazzo. If I come up and tell me, yeah, more fun tell me, may you you're the same. Are you vertical because you make a care, Muna? Yeah, it's where the more fun tell me. And now, Papa Stella, I mean, Anna.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bedroom when I'm saying me in my bedroom, you call Auntie Alice a year. Na I high life papa na. I say wakem. And you call na ye na ye ba nam say oh mami fantro. High life na mintie dey cause of variety nine. Na metie na mo ka about play now but minim just say a topic no there. Now I wanted to say something small. I can't want to admit me akasa.
Oh, wait me akasa.
Now ka about na papa me dey talk na papa ka about say Ghana for young kasi you need the airline and I'm papa nyesa na oka.
Unfortunately, I can point to
papa say there problem there bigger than corruption no. Amount for a very territorial even though say you want kasa country no. Problem na yet wo country now wo you know airline the be kwaba no. Yeah, one more apply routes now. Also over competition, no? And they want to kill it. So I'm saying Ghana, your friend is saying Ethiopian Airways ground on it, mean Ghana Street. So they say no man kind, they are fine. But big boys, you know, harassing in Kitwane woman. I hope that you understand. And I say Delta and United. America for protection of businesses. So what I say. If you want so Ghana was soon to be free, Dallas and answer JFK. If you want to Ghana was say they will not send a far free Baltimore. Mubakaya. Yeah, they are share Chiro baby pana.
Right.
Mubaka na just 12 just say. Nanya cry. It's more of politics than corruption in the or no credit. But before say nyoma bebre can be any your friend is saying amount for any amount for a territorial kakra because when say obedi di abani dem because Ghana for ni bebre befa Ghana was just because of me patriotic. And I have heard the way some of the Obicracy, Delta and NASA United. So the old aeroplanes in the Ghana. Services name yet. So on the mission, services name yet. It is so way the Ghana Diana. Services name your grandpa and your comedian. Okay. It's a man for big life. And they know. They say Ghana to Accra, the friends say free has to Accra, the friends BWI to Accra. They say no every minimum say no 5 times a week and not 3 times a week. They say minimum say Christmas in Tino. 7 times a week. Meaning say and you're bad, sir, and you're bad. And Sana Delta also go. And Sana all the other airlines and also airco. Direct flight from US no. I only Ethiopia come one. Ethiopia they say could see Togo. And see and you're bad, sir. Say Ghana Airways was one can will be doing very, very well. And can discover back come on. But a little bit more than that. That was what I wanted to say, Papa. I don't know, say Jamaica still a trust one.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I also think that we made the water run too dry for them to be able to come up with all these bullying tactics. If Ghana Airways had been in existence, come out with all these bullying tactics, the system will be running. But you see, I don't know. I say, only instead of resolving it, you keep staying away from each other. Water running dryer. It's really hard to patch it up. All these things are coming up because we are lax. We are relaxing on coming back into our own age.
Yeah. Papa, African, I'm what to make a
lot of bullying.
Papa, we name this what he said. There are other people who are interested in starting their own airlines. There is this guy, Grandpa, or Richie Yauta. Or Sunday, a friend is saying, flyers near you. I thought Crambo said it was almost out. It was already out.
Go Star.
Beautiful,
I think
graphics, beautiful graphics. But a chain and Betty, as I said, or one whom wouldn't be, but I'm out for any ball. Yeah, your friend is saying a more of competition. They think never be a kind of answer. But other ones, other so interested on person more, but I didn't see a bit more money. Why? Because I'm out for a very territorial, no be able to protect the investment. And no mom yet. This a Ghana by and Casa Apenias a point be so no I establish the airline no. Now or or what truck they will no apply for America. Even Uncle Boston. I'm not from Boston. No from Philadelphia. Now I'm from Philadelphia.
Isn't there any international aviation body or more allocated airspace to every country? Like it gives you the right to own your own.
More than that, yeah. More than that, oh. More than that. Business, more than that.
I think there were Papa Silma and the Papaya drink a can say we already had a good airline that had a very good reputation, and we had prime times and prime airports that we were flying out of. And now you're only declining to the fact that you enjoy debt is more grounded your planes.
Aye.
At that time, no, if we had plans to keep the airliner, we would have the Biasa Ghana Yekuburu Sika at the Besha company beam sanction. We could have actually because we had a reputation, we had all the prime airports in the world we were flying out at very good times. We could have just found money and rebound and still keep because the reputation was already there. By the same
business.
20 years. Right now, the
bedding. I'm what cover ye.
A bedding, mom. It's Ethiopia Ethiopia
and I must say bullies in Ibenya because but if we really mean it, we can even start within Africa.
I don't know, Kwame. I don't know what you thought about and Ryan answered about playing ABC or MDC Kumaseno. Did you think that's still a milestone? Sir, second international airport, sir. After planes free or call, the rest of the world.
I think that
is it viable? Is it viable? Sir Kumasi, I'm not for using it that well, sir. Other airlines record directly to Kumasi.
It is viable, but I think, sir, especially Kumasi, because Kumasi need to be a lot of people that travel. So. But
the time maybe what you can say. This is a about trot a free cry. Now I drop on more. Now for more Kumasi, no more, business. Now about trot referee or at was because in Mesa. You cannot run unless some demand another airline aircraft to another place. Yes, I'm not for make you music. I don't know there. All the make sure no. I'm not for the airbank crying on so how are they supposed to make their money? So Kumasi for no do na ever Kusi Kumasi director. It's going to affect how much and cry for me making. And as I cry and Kotoka they making. And on the business side, what I said.
It depends on how busy Kotoka is. If Kotoka is very
it's true.
It can divert some of the flights to Kumasi, and it's not going to
Kumasi. I hope so. If it's that, I hope it's that busy. Yeah. Well, me baby care. Munti na eda me chamo. Na eka chechiro ana. Yeah. No, can I show you?
Okay,
Yo, actually, come here and catch you up. Why?
By all means, over.
You are by Makasa.
All right.
Okay, over.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Papa. I think me know you are doing on the airline. If we really meant
yeah, so bully but your mom was space and time for too long to do that. Yeah. But when say you're serious.
Now,
yes, so muko board meeting international.
Mr. Smartin Cancer.
What's that?
Smartin Cancer also percent. Obeka Bibi Kakra. I'm sending link if you want to join us. You can just join us now. You're welcome. I think we've got 30 minutes to finish the show. So I mean, still on the elections. Would you be surprised? Say MPP will break the 8.
No, I won't be surprised. Any of the results won't surprise me at this point.
Even if Chada wins.
At this point, none of that will surprise me. Okay, I take it back. Let me rephrase. When NDC or NPP wins, because if NPP or NDC wins, I won't be surprised. The only surprise will be if Cheddar wins or Allen wins or Jawusun wins, Kofi Granting, like any of the LCMs, least common denominator, least multiple for whatever. But yeah, that one I'll be surprised. But when would no, I won't be surprised. Any of them that wins, I won't be surprised. See, whatever I would say is whoever wins was more strategic. The election will be it's all about strategies. It's all about strategies, both settings. Settings. And see, you do by hook or by crook situation. Any which way necessary. By any necessary means.
So I was talking.
And what do you do?
I was talking to my mom this afternoon, and I'm saying, "Mom, election, I say I made a to about Makoda. Me sorry, they were very near met it.
Bam. Clearly, she's just doing it because of her civic intuition. Yeah, just as a civic duty, not necessarily because she cares so much about the results.
Over that, sorry, we'll be very innovative.
Yeah. If I have a prediction and rap, before say, Baumia, our chance by the entire American in here. Our projects now, the way I was what's the main
maybe I make better man say with prediction. What's it?
I say Baumia win.
I say Baumia win. Yentia, come out to me, Gastel. Okay, Baumia winning and the reason they said, you know, I'm fully last 2 weeks, last week, by as I said, commissioning and launching different projects. It was very impressive. Because me, the entire time checking my hand and say infrastructure or she said terminal 3. And if I say harbor new one or and a big projects it was impressive. It was not enough. Me can't take it. Where they say nipa can't win this war, and you know. See the Baumia fully last 2 weeks and now Kufuado Mamin Cancer. it was impressive. It is still it's at the back of a month watching. One would make on also promises and so day man. And then before saying you know, Mahama your friend said showdown because or campaign it is just any no opposition. That is how I'm seeing it. Nani Bray he was all over the place, going door to door. I want to make sure see, I think sir Baumia, I will not be surprised at all. Enna Mahama the idea me or winning swan. LGBB a baby one say. Sometimes the Grophobia is silent, it is a Republican for the Donald Trump will win here. Grophobia how my silent. No matter what you say, you have to change regardless. And I'll be here. And Grophobia and Bonidi and now my baby, they are there to just show their disapproval. If they are not there, I'll not be surprised. Say, the bitch me abasa and they're not. Or I say, I never Baumia, but if you are check up for it, our own voting Baumia out. And I said, all voting Baumia because on check up for it. That is what I really think, but I'll not be surprised. I'll not be surprised to ask about Baumia. That's what I'll say.
I think what Baumia has actually was a lot of bad will from Akufo-Addo. People don't like Baumia because they don't like Akufo-Addo.
Unfortunately.
You're right about that. It's not personally to Baumia.
Okay.
Hey, KKBK. Kaka Beckham.
Nimu.
But what? Okay.
Na me feedback.
Nya wafaka. Me Bluetooth newu. Anyway, say dey na ebe ponti. Nya wafaka no true pa. Who say Ghana for no. Ya mo obi ati ase say you was short memory. And you know the smartest thing NPP has done is to sandbag all their development and then drop them at the last minute so that it will be fresh on the minds of Ghanaians. And that has really impacted a lot of decisions. Because that time I made TikTok, I was listening to some discussion on TikTok and people were like, wow, we didn't know, and never knew of all these developments. What I say, so now all the talk of but we initially comparing everything to what Mahama did, in regards to, the airport, the famous airport, the famous rage dogs, the flyovers and all that stuff. Now, Omozoa is something comparable to all these developments, including free SHS, which is the biggest thing hanging on the neck of the NPP squad. So, as Amika said, it's hard to tell right now. Ocha by this time there, now will be on the smoothest level there. But for now, there, it's hard. When you go for baby, because I'm not sure they mean people baby. I'm not sure who people baby are saying.
Yeah, when I want to go to Aban. Who people baby? I want to go to Aban.
Oh, my God, what you say? This is no American, no better no crampono. There's so much tension. Say, Obia fro, to be a 2 year coffee akoda.
I want a boys in the bay.
Obia so to na baby.
Now, idea I say, election like to be better transfer 4 years. But the now maybe be a election and the commissioning in change.
I tell you, this is one thing.
And then caught up to it and say, you know what? Why do we have to suffer all 8 years and then on the last day we show us all we have enjoyed it like first 3 years.
But again, Sanka, your mindset of all these commissionings and a big deal MIA because we are buying, you are supposed to be doing all this. I guess that strategy way EMFA. EMFA, but you on said this is what we want. So they are giving us exactly what we want. Reggie, possible.
Honestly, I don't want us to go on a second. I think somebody should keep the attention in the country for
Master Watcher but America has been with two parties for over 300 years, and they are still developing. And so it has nothing to do with the parties; it has everything to do with us. But you will option and put the end of Ponyo Kra.
Papa,
puto. Look, when I found out that this guy was doing business with Arsenal, I was like, and people believed him so much. People were so much into media. Like people were so much into it. So anything again.
I was actually trying to talk to someone from normally a friend, but because when you are sure past the profession, so this guy has been giving me excuses. But one excuse to get them to movie houses. It's I said, okay, can you come
is it who I'm thinking?
It's exactly who you are thinking. We decided about Monday. What's your movie house? Now, I didn't hear a Friday. Friday. I said, why are you not doing grass up? I'm here beside the question. Because, like, election is coming up. You really think, say, your guy wants to win it, and you have the gut feeling that
you can't come and talk about him.
Oh my! Tell my excuse. Hey, oh my God! You are not even paying us to do. But hopefully by
I'll try and see if I can get my friends to, do some live.
Oh yeah.
I'll see if I can get my friends to go to the book.
If your friends are in a good mood, I can actually.
Yeah.
Am I a dear Kosovo? Life
and if I'm able to, I'll let you know now. What's setting up there? We'll just televise it live.
Because I want to really cut that crowd.
Masa. Obia to be school. Schooler Omomoto. Obia de bube ewa Ghana. Obia ka obrapa jawura kwan. A very common motto. Walk to school. Your first oko 2 years. You claim so oko school or unim school ni motto. Okay, bisa I say one go school was oko so motto. Oh, there were a group of guys on
Reggie, YouTube. Hey, YouTube.
There were some guys who TikToker. They were really rooting for him. When you we refuse to appear, he come. And there's a serious fight on social media, right? Especially TikTok. Because a group of TikTokers, TikTok na Ghana TikTok Association, executives, say the youth that were fighting for and that kind of stuff. So they were really rooting for Cheddar without even him knowing. They were all pushing the Cheddar agenda. And Nipaya on person over interview. Ono akogada omu. And catch omu say, "Oh, Charlie, many Cheddar akasa." Macheni juma mo social media.
Right.
Into opese oshiamu. Opese onemo interact. And guys and back say okay. And if I don't know my na yene nkasa. Oh, they must have many or many bekasa mom.
Gatekeeper number 1.
And no. Yeah, na and go through their own ingenious moves. Omunya Cheddar number. And omuko friend. Na Cheddar so yeah, Charlie Mate. Niamu ye o social media mami I really appreciate it, blah 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 blah. Munko so ahonye. Now I feel like we should have a contract. Yeah, contract. Say okay, this is how much I'm going to pay you guys. And almost Charlie, I didn't that got Cheddar so no Charlie business, you know, you need to be appreciated. And see, I hear him say so also among 100,000. They were like 12 or 15 of them. Or more 100,000. Church will be a kaka actually.
Ghana cities.
And almost kaya so no until the contract by and almost sign. Somewhere in the middle of the contract period, you know. And I Cheddar from almost say SNO message say, first of all, won't slow down with the campaign. Okay, I signed contract. Yeah, slow down. So they slow down. Then the next directive was that Omunjai campaign to cry on social media.
Hey, on purpose.
Omunjai campaign to cry. Almost no be a campaign that what about catch as a yintia. Kayaja tonight, I feel the yinja. So clear Utumuso, Obia Fetri, about Mato Munina at one go. That's my interpretation. I stand corrected, but that's the way I see it. So more be Fetri, about Martin, the rest of the group, and a child say, Munchaso. Mamun ye bibia mpo mame no omusi okay says a contract no ya ye adwuma ni bi ena wo breach contract no nti kaka na ya ye no for ye sika man ya be si ende. So now these same people now no mo go social media gidi muntu ma Cheddar be say ba ku gidi o say on gidi say Cheddar upon beba santimemu say after the one in this one Cheddar your true for Cheddar say so they asked them and almost say okay
Cheddar your true for next thing. Same TikTok guys.
Oh, mom. De facto TikTok guys. TikTok guys.
Yeah, de facto TikTok.
De facto phone. So this is their he say Obia Wope Anik or mine. You can't even keep a small contract with 15 people.
I'm a TikTokers for the.
So how can we trust you with? Yeah. How can we trust you with 30 million people? Until when na campaign ni guye. Enwa na waka asem na waka no. Me ate baba una odi ngida na aka ho.
Where the bro?
Me say baba una odi ngida na aka ho no. And say and you know, problem that's the fiber of the whole problem.
So you
and now
manage a few TikTokers. How can you manage to do that?
You cannot manage 15 TikTokers. He as of today. Well, I don't know. So with me I there, but back as of last week, no to me put and from to sit down to settle the issue. Common TikTok 100,000 contract. Won't win solve it. Enfa oman nasika mesha wonsa. Forget it.
TikTok is really a check up from there.
Aye.
But take your tea and just stay in Accra.
Yeah, and so no, for stay tuning. Maybe I can get my people to talk to their people to probably give us a little bit of a live feed or chira. Let's say we'll send and then we'll send it you guys money right. I can we send Momo Kakra buyer, Kwame. Momo Kakra.
Yes, send Momo Mawa.
Yeah, omu to me send it buyer. Madam Fufono.
Buyer no one asem no one. Like yes, send ya
Sorry. Omu to me send Momo Kakra Koya. Because gas boiling. They will have to buy gas, they will have to buy credit, they have to move around.
That's why they were Ghana.
Baby, yourself and gas boiling. And see, some for Momo na man into one as a mess any baby kakana because I'm only when to display leadership skills. Like only conflict resolution baku say wonimu 15 people
Munyai.
Teachers call aluta what be just you do like I say Munyai teaching
na TUC na wetin amale
ai UTAG teu nurses Ogo aluta we have a kind of say Munjai maybe I go hospital work up we dey
Bruce who are doing on just like that. Bruce, I don't know. Okay. No.
Yeah, just like that, Munjai. Yeah, na missing Munjai. It's okay. So
managing managing a business. 500 times business, you don't mind how
when you start managing
No, but if you manage a country, if you have to
Yep. Managing resources, managing people, managing emotions, managing opinions, managing one mental status. Like you're managing too many things. You're managing to, so if you don't have that maturity level now, because not everybody is meant to be a leader. Not everybody is meant to be a leader.
By this time now, we'll be on smoothest level.
Smoothest level on the
No, obviously, baby.
Kwame, so what? And this you might MPP you so come home.
MPP you no plan and be educated.
Sir Francisco, your own feeling cheddar back say. Oh.
What's that?
Francisca, own feeling cheddar back say.
You showed your hand. You are very passionate. Very, very passionate. Because hey, my ministry, because what you are going to Munya.
Oh, my friend of fire, I can't just say show Munya. But tonight, mon cancel.
Yeah, you should need that. Papa, I'll tell you.
There you.
Okay, ma'am, I'm start. You know, I said, subliminally. But it's a 4. I got 5 minutes.
Oh, but my last thing is let's all think Ghana first. It sounds like a cliche, but it's important at this point of our lives. Let's all think Ghana first. There's no way both parties can win. There's no way more than one party can win. Obviously, it's going to be a particular party or the other. And you know, say I'm far side and next 4 years for a former also. There shouldn't be any unnecessary taunting. No excessive jubilation. NFL cry when you touchdown cry now.
We are all waiting for that. We are all here for that. We are all here for that. We are all here for that. In fact, tomorrow, just wait. Sorry, I'm just waiting for a session.
No excessive jubilation. Jubilate a little bit, no taunting. When the election is over, focus with your life and then make the best out of it. Trust me, significantly. Yeah, trust me on that one. But just for peace to reign, don't OD on anything. Just, we are call party, go hang out for somewhere. Who get beer, Mukoshe baby, me, what were their men yet? Many Kwame say, yeah, to me as annual money. And say no. Anna, what's it?
Yeah, no can. My what is about you? What you Bruce?
How did I?
I said Casamao. Casamao. I don't speak for anybody.
Just me and they. And a friend, very well spoken, but not taking no. What capa, but then yeah, the way you Pepacho, everything say who you were in Jomo? You remember when this is there? Yes, there were in Jomo. Now, because say, oh, by then people for you, go on here. Boy, say in Jomo, in Jomo.
Pepacho, everything movie I go with you. Why? Me and more.
How will you say? Francis, can I know you?
How are you?
Francis, can I know you too much?
Hi, Francisca. You are the broke, Francisca. I'm blocking you.
Hey, Nina, baby. I say you're quite name you are being in Nina, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Forever broke from this show. Let's
go. Now me go. Come here after pause. Brother Samuel, what does he know about Adam Smith?
Okay, Adam Smith. What's that?
I see. But me and Wale Adam Smith.
Oh. About me too. I know some feedback.
Say your point about the one side, okay.
And you confront we are breaking the
we are breaking the
Mami to me when I'm in.
Let's go. We're celebration song. We are the over celebration. You're very nibia. We are the this. What lose Supani at the Onyo Mosaboa? Akwai taxis in Sikabe no before. December 7, I know, Mama don't I think we should have elections. I told you never to give the mic to Kumasi.
Come wait there. Maybe send you a picture via Madame Pono Morgan and be sending him. Me send you. Wait there. And you say,
one last question, Pacho. Ubia type which party you prefer to win?
Obiaman prediction. Obiaman prediction, real quick. So I must send you a picture of yourself. We live. Meet me. I'm a location. Cry, baby. Oh. And can promo. So which me I can do is with me I boho. Now Ellen Ellen on my end silent too. Just say
nature cry man.
And I don't know how long that sign has been there for.
Oh yeah.
Storm wow.
Spells his writer. It was said same because
Stock is here pa. Dearest. Or targeting one.
Only target.
And I'm sure targeting one. Now they all can I say unim.
Minim kra.
Ote ubo usire mu na aga ebosire mu ka.
Ebosire mu ka.
Oh.
DJ King.
That's why okay I say Pope ni PK ni mi akobet there. Omo ni mi. Okay, all right.
Pacho Obisafo. K large case shop. Dearest in all. But don't he Dearest. Okay. Sending phone number to
yeah, if you have any questions, call this number.
If you have any questions about this sign, if you think they made a mistake, no problem.
Killage pa.
So, I don't know what crime to was spelling your mark and was spelling the four places.
Now the view, but I mean, maybe the say into being who and somebody call.
Oh, and I make us say it's a mistake.
Oh,
for the target audience.
Oh, okay. You can find me one with you.
All other Ghanaians first. the fourth letter now, but
it's a silent, Anna.
Elni is silent.
Oh. Until well, bet you see now by silent, no.
By silent.
Okay. You pass silent, R no pass silent, L no. Whichever way you are right. San or Mopache.
Can force an espelia. Each is silent. The horse is pulling an S. The horse is pulling an S.
I'm very, very angry.
The horse is pulling the head.
Oh, how's the room? Please, I left my stew on the stove. Eat it for me, eh? Eat it for me.
Why would you? But I told you to eat it. I ate it. No. That
Eat. Fire. Eat. Fire. Oh,
yeah.
I feel like just my room common dinner room. I'm very, very hungry. I'm very angry. I'm very angry today. Where's the food I told you to eat for me? I said, yeah, I ate it. I even washed the dishes for you. So what do you mean you ate my food? I said, eat, fire, eat. Oh.
Don't be angry. I said, how can I not be angry? I'm not eating the whole day. No. I mean, anger is no. I'm not anger. Anger. As in, an angry man is an angry man. I said, no. An angry man.
Angry, homo, yemi. That anger.
That anger, yeah.
Anyway, it's a problem I offer. Kwame, you am quite there.
Yeah, got that the idea. Every show for with that was. Go for our show next Friday. Papa catching the down from one and catching the down. We will do another show.
When maybe Ochina, ever say I show.
Yeah, of course.
But almost any momo kakra ma yede mo omo kebe nice.
And Papa,
yeah.
Hey, Papa didn't down for no more. Okay.
Hey, bye.
Super serious cancer. You never imagine yourself in that position.
It's about that time again.
I was out for a moment. Could I remember? Sorry, yeah, twice. Papa, hey, Papa, I don't for no Ghana and Tiami had much now, be money, be near Koso. But that advice in the interview say we shouldn't over celebrate. No, that's what we are here for. Over celebration. Excessive celebration, partner, baby. But whoever wins, we are near the super celebrity. Whoever wins, may the challenge say there.